Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel, guys. In my hand I have a piece of paper, as the great Neville Chamberlain said. But what I'm really trying to say is I've got a box of detailing goodies that I've just ordered from Into Detailing, and they've arrived next day, which I'm sure you can't guarantee, but Imran is as fast as a bullet. So thank you, Imran, for the speedy delivery. Better be a packet of Haribo in here. I'm joking. I'm hungry. So I know what this is, and this is some bits I've ordered to do a video, and I'll explain in a second, but let's not ruin the video. Sorry about the camera work. Right, open sesame. Oh, lovely jubbly. So look at this, beautifully packaged, everything's sealed up. We've got gyeon goodies. Now let's just take my gyeon goodies over to my gyeon corner. Why am I getting gyeon goodies? I don't need any polishing pads, I don't need any microfiber. We are going to be doing, it's a mosquito, let's open this up. We are doing a video on all of these gyeon Evo coatings. So all of the gyeon consumer range has been updated with Evo versions. Okay, so let's just get the relevant products out. The wax hasn't been updated, but all of the ceramic coatings are. And I'm going to be going through and doing, well, I'm going to be doing one video going through explaining what all the new coatings are and which ones you should use under which circumstances and all that sort of stuff. And I'll be testing them on my flat panel behind there. But before I can even get to that testing phase, I need to get all the coatings. So I missed one. I thought I could get away with not really, you know, just showing the ones I wanted to show. But really, I need to put them all in there. So I bought this one as well. Come here. Oh, come on. Oh, camera's going to be all over the place. So this is pure Evo. So essentially we've got Can Coat, One, Pure and Synchro. Now, moss is missing, but moss you get in the Synchro kit. So it's pointless me buying another moss. You know, you can also get light versions of these kits. So the kit's Evo Pure, you can get Evo Pure Light, and it's not like a lighter ceramic. It means it's a light kit. It doesn't have, let's open them up. It doesn't have, you know, the secure in it. And I don't think it has, I could be wrong. This is why I need to do my research. It might not have this applicator in it, you know. It's a more condensed version, so it's cheaper. But I've got the full version, so I know what I'm getting. Okay. Now so gyeon seem to now be switching over in their packs to these new applicators, which I think they are. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that. Which they're recommending. They feel phenomenal. They've got plastic on the inside, so that when you put the coating in, it doesn't soak through to the sponge. You don't waste coating, so it keeps it on the outer surface. They feel phenomenal. You've got two different types. I don't know. That looks like the one that you'll want to use to apply it for me. So I'll do some research on them. But I wanted to get some of these as well because these are really good. You know, are these better than those other ones, or are these more for like intricate wheels or, you know, smaller areas, or front bumpers? Are these better? And you also have the old block applicators, and I've still got some gyeon ones of those. The disadvantage perhaps of these is that the ceramic is going to dry in here and it's going to go rock hard, isn't it? Even if you put it in water, I assume. So I assume these have to be thrown away after they've been used. And I'd imagine these are quite expensive. I'd imagine these are a bit cheaper. I can't remember what I bloody paid for them. I think these are about £5 or something like that. So they're probably a little bit cheaper. But ultimately, if you want to go cheap, then the best way to do it, let's go up here, is use the block applicators, and these are gyeon ones, or Carpro ones with gyeon cloths on them. They're all the same suede. There's a gyeon block with a gyeon cloth. And then you only destroy the suede, you know, that suede will be destroyed. You can take it off and put another one on. So these block applicators are quite affordable. I've got some more gyeon ones there. That's good. So we'll also be looking at those to find out which ones should you go with. Do you go with the best, those really nice pads, or do you go with the blocks and save a little bit of money? Don't know. What's the difference in performance between the wax and then going into their line of products all the way up from wax, can coat, one, pure, Mose, and then synchro, which is Mose or moss, however you pronounce it. Someone's going to pull me up on it. Moss and skin. So that's, the synchro is now the only multi-layer coating in the gyeon consumer line, although you can layer these products, I assume. For going from memory, the old Mose, the old synchro, was great, but it was such a pain to layer down. You know, 3 layers of, two to three layers of Mose, and then 1 to 2 layers of skin. I can't remember the cure times in between. So there's a difference with the new Evo where they solved that problem, I think. The pure coating was in there. They had enthusiast, professional, and then accredited. These were all enthusiast, and this was professional because it was hard. It's just what I call a sticky coating, the old Evo Pure. Once you got it down, you know, ridiculously hydrophobic, nice and glossy, but you had to apply it a certain way. So I don't think its previous format, I don't want to assume anything about it, was the easiest one to use. These two probably were. So these are your trade-offs, you know. This was nice to lay out, but you've got loads of layers. So there you go. You know, what's the difference in putting one layer of this stuff down that's a bit harder to apply, or was, than going for multi-layers, which take longer but might be easier to apply and buff, you know. So there's all these considerations, and then you've got to pick the right one for you. This weekend, I'm going to be applying one of these to Reg's car, and I think you know, I hope Reg wants the synchro, because that's going to be the bells and whistles. That's what I want to do. We're also going to be revisiting using primer. You know, Reg's paint will be in pretty good nick, similar to mine. You know, it won't need major cutting and finishing, and we won't be doing anything on it other than washing it, turbo claying it, because it will be, you know, Reg looks after his car, but we'll just clay, you know, very quickly together. And then what we'll do is we'll get the primer laid out over all of the surface, and we'll buff it down with the prep. And I think that means if you do that, you can then apply a coating on the same day. I've got to research all of this. A bit rusty with all the gyeon stuff. And I've also, in my box, got more of the wheel cleaner. I've already used this. I know it's good stuff. And their tyre cleaner, because I want to just check out, this will make a decent video. Can this combo, you know, can that combo be a good working thing? Certainly looks good, doesn't it? Look at that. How good does it look? It's so damn good. And could you use their APC that's in here? You know, could you stick that in a pump sprayer, fill out your arches with the APC? You know, do the alloy wheels with the wheel cleaner. The wheel cleaner, I believe, is a reactive one. Yeah, it's an iron remover, I think. You know, one of the purple bleeders. And then a rubber cleaner, you know. So we'll check all that out. So that... Oh, we've got a couple of their microfibers as well. I just thought it'd be best to use the gyeon microfiber. So they've got bald wipe and polish wipe. Polish wipe looks more like an edgeless... Oh, it's a thicker cloth. Have a look at this. It's Korean. Gyeon do Korean microfiber as well, which we know is all the best. So this is what I call pearl weave, but what Levi, I think, from the rag company calls houndstooth, I think, because like it goes up and down like the weave, I think. And this is a thicker. That might be a dual pile cloth. I think that's it. It is. It's a dual pile cloth. So yeah, that's dual pile. So yeah, that will probably be slightly more absorbent. you know, slightly softer towel. Then this might be better for a thin layer of coatings. You know, it's all about preference and all that sort of stuff. So there we go. They do a big fluffy open pile one as well, but I don't tend to use those with coatings, but maybe I should get one of those as well. So there's my delivery of gyeon stuff. And oh yeah, I forgot about this. So I'm just going to be testing out their pads. They've got a cutting pad which is red, and I thought I'll get the polishing pad and I'll use that with the primer to see if it can give me the finish as well. That's a 5-inch pad. It should fit on a 5-inch 145, so that's interesting. Oh, that's probably the outer edge measurement, I'd imagine, but that'll fit on all, you know, standard fitment dual actions. So there we go, guys. How blingy, how cool is all this stuff? Love it, really love it. Put your thoughts in the comments and let me know. Really can't wait to get these coatings on and check out what they're all like and which one makes the most sense for me. At the moment, my money is on one or can coat being more for me, probably can coat, just because I like the idea of putting it on reasonably quickly. I like the idea of being able to get it off if I need to reasonably easily. And I'm, you know what I'm like, constantly pampering the cars. So I don't know if I'll put a coating on the M4, but I don't know if I'll put the coating on the M140. Sorry, on the what is it, E36 328i, because I'm constantly testing the cars. So I don't know. But I like the idea of having like all the fresh, like can coat protection all over this. Beating marvellous. Okay, guys, take care, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Over and out.